How does your media product represent particular social groups? In media, gender is stereotypically presented in order to portray characters in a particular way. For example, most of the horror conventions present women as objects. Thus, we have used female characters to further demonstrate the representation of gender, specifically women. In our short film, we have specifically used females as victims and the main protagonists. This was because men are usually the controlling ones. This illustrates the idea of controlling the victims once they are made into puppets. The representation of women in horror films vary immensely from the other media forms due to the unpredictable natures of the conventions. On the other hand, males are presented as emotionless individuals, usually in active roles. The males outnumber the female characters in the horror films, as the females are usually alone and targeted more than the males are. Stereotypically, males are shown to be more dominant. For example, 20 years ago, males were presented mainly as the heroic individuals who saved the female protagonists from the villains. We have, however, changed the typical heroic act of males and instead replaced it with the evil, aggressive character who instead targets women and creates puppets into them so that he can control them due to the obsession he has with controlling females. The antagonist targets young females, suggesting his strength over their weaknesses. The female characters are all despised and praised to the male character, which is strong even though he's alone, unlike typical horror films where males outnumber the female characters.